Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all to the fourth annual general meeting of the MS Club of SLIIT. I'm your host, Tharindu. The MS Club of SLIIT was founded 4 years ago with the primary intention of bridging the skill gap between an undergraduate and an industry professional. So, being a student-driven community in Sri Lanka, the MS Club of SLIIT has overcome numerous difficulties and hardships with teamwork and great skill. So, without further ado, to start off today's proceedings, I would like to invite Lasal Hettiarachchi, who is the former president of the MS Club of SLIIT, an intern software engineer at Visualmatics, and the Microsoft Learn student ambassador. Lasal, over to you.
Right. Thank you, Sairu. So first of all, I thank everyone for coming here today, all the students, all the lecturers. So we have with us Dr. Nuwan here, and Amin is also joining us with us. So I would personally would like to thank them and the participants for coming here today. During this holiday season, despite the busy schedules. So I want to thank everyone for joining here today. So I don't want to take much time today, so I just want to transfer the baton over to the new committee, the new people who will be taking and managing MS Club from today onwards. So this is going to be a short speech. So we'll be opening a new chapter today. So I'm very excited about that. A bit disheartening as well, since this will be the last time I'll be addressing as a board member. So before we start with official proceedings, I just want to address everyone here today what MS Club is and what drives us to become that committee, what drives us to do what we do throughout the year. So basically it started in 2018 as Sairu mentioned as an initiative by our seniors to gap bridge the skill gap between an industry professional and an undergraduate. So what was apparent at that time to those seniors was that having just subject knowledge isn't enough to thrive in the industry that is really competitive these days. So what they saw was that some students who were quite sound in technical knowledge were lagging behind some other students who are not that sound in technical knowledge because they lack certain capabilities in terms of presentation, in terms of confidence, and in terms of experience as well. So what initially started as an idea among our seniors essentially grew into what today is MS Club. So to help undergraduates. So this basically is to, as I mentioned earlier, to bridge that gap between industry professional and an undergraduate. So MS Club is a place where we nurture undergraduates to become their better selves in the future. So it helps people improve in their respective domains and try to find their find their strengths and weaknesses. So the aim was basically to improve undergraduates' skills in terms of soft skills, in terms of professional communication, teamwork, and also in terms of technical skills as well. So getting to know the latest technologies that are out there. So throughout the past 2 to 3 years, the club has been organizing many events, many workshops, and we have been sustaining it that way, helping the undergraduates to grow. So we are also proud to say that we have organized a lot of sessions, and a lot of students have been engaging with us in the past few years and have been getting the maximum benefits out of the sessions that we've been organizing. So how do we do this, right? So we do tech talks, we do hackathons. Out of the mini hackathon that we do is one of the most popular hackathons among first 2 year undergraduates of SLID. So we expanded it to Faculty of Computer and Business this year as well. We managed to organize a physical event this year. So I would personally like to thank Amila sir and Nuwan sir for guiding us through that event. So they were a massive help in organizing that particular event. And yeah, so we also do monthly tech talks, which we call Level Up. So which is an internal event for our members to find their talents in particular areas, and lose that stage fright that they have been. So some might have stage fright, so that helps. So events such as Level Up events will help them to overcome those fears, and find their true potential. So we've been organizing them. So we organize mentorships programs within the MS Club, and we try to connect our members of MS Club with the Microsoft Value professionals and other people, other renowned names in the industry. So we give those sort of opportunities to our members as well. So what would you get as an MS Club member, right? So you get the opportunity to interact with industry giants from Microsoft itself and other reputed companies who will be, and you also get the chance to work with them as well in many events, and you get the chance to share your ideas, also interact with them in projects, and you also get the opportunity to work with latest and greatest technologies. For an example, our development team shifted from JavaScript to TypeScript, and all throughout the year, all the PRs that are going into the MS Club repository will be thoroughly monitored and reviewed by senior members of the development team. And in terms of development, we have reached greater heights, and we have managed to organize many events from our community itself, and from with the help of other industry professionals as well, and in covering many languages. So for an example, we did last year's ITB project in Spring Boot and Vue.js. The year before that, we did Node.js and what you call React.js. And not only just brushing through the technologies, we have managed to dive deeper into state management and all that. So if we dive deeper into those technologies, so we have managed to elevate the level of coding that is being done within the club itself. So you get that opportunity if you get that opportunity to join those teams if you join MS Club. So also you get the opportunity to improve your soft skills, your presentation skills, your people management skills. All that is covered here, and you get the platform to share. You get a platform where you share the same ideologies between. You get the ability to share a platform with several other people who share the same ideologies as you do. So that is a great advantage that you gain here. And we have a rigorous interviewing process as well. We do coding interviews. We do many things in terms of uh, taking people into the club. So you are sure that we are sure that only the best of the best get here. And if you manage to endure throughout the journey, only a dedicated member will manage to do that, right? So you get that opportunity as well. So you also get, as I mentioned earlier, some swags there as well. So I see a lot of people wearing the Azure t-shirts and all that, having the AZ 900 certification on their LinkedIn profiles, which brings me great pressure, because we managed to organize events such as the AZ 900 Cloud Skill Challenges and all that. So those opportunities also you get through becoming a member of our club as well. So I promise that I won't take a lot of time. So finally, I would like to say uh, is that in MS Club we grow together as students, as a student-run community. As Sairo mentioned earlier, we organize a lot of stuff which are beneficial for the students themselves. So our juniors, which gives our juniors the ability to explore their personalities and grow as an undergraduate, grow as an undergraduate. So this has been a really interesting journey for me personally. So being mentored by Gihan Anaya, Dinu Anaya, Duresh, Chamod, and all of our seniors, Nishiki Akka, Chamika, yeah, all of our seniors, and to elevate the club to where it stands today. So it has been a wonderful journey. So I would also like to thank my current board, starting from my vice president Senura, who has become who was an amazing support throughout this wonderful journey. Even when I'm not there, he's looking after the club. He will initiate something innovative, and he will take it through the whole journey by himself. So thank you, Senra. I would uh, uh, for being that wonderful supporter. Yeah, I would also like to thank Rusiru, Dilmi, Yasiru, Hansinu, Miru, Nisa, Susit, uh, and all of the people who are in my current board, and my fourth years as well, who will be taking the journey forward from today itself. So I would like to personally thank them as well. uh, I hope that everyone learned a lot in the past few years, past year, that we managed to organize many events. So it has been a wonderful journey working with you all throughout the last few months. So finally, I would like to congratulate the team that is appointed today, and they will be taking over from here. So they have been working with us for the past couple of months, and I know that you guys will be in good hands, because they have shown some amazing skills throughout the past few months. So I would like to congratulate them again, and I hope that you will carry forward what we have been doing for the past year or so, and you guys will do better when it comes to uh, organizing other events, and organizing building a platform basically to help graduates grow. So yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Lasan. And thank you for guiding MS Club throughout the past year. Thank you for your service. It was really valuable to all of us, I believe. So next we have an exceptional speaker for all of you. The Associate Dean of the Faculty of Computing, Computer Science and Software Engineering of SLIIT, Dr. Nuwan Kodagud. Sir, over to you.
Can you
You
hear
are.
me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay. So actually, I'm in a power cut, so I will try to keep my speech short anyway. So once again, let me thank MS Club for inviting me to speak during this AGM. So I think the previous president talked about various things that MS Club has done and stands for. So I want to personally take this opportunity to congratulate the existing committee for the wonderful work that you have done. So we have seen continuation of many activities that MS Club is really famous for, the mini hackathon. So there have been many tech talks, supporting sessions for students. So as you said quite rightly, there is a difference between what you learn in class and what is out there in the industry. And co-curricular student groups, we have many in the Faculty of Computing, fortunately. So MS Club is one of those clubs that support the students transit from academic work to the industry. So thanks MS Club for doing this amazing thing. So last year was a special, I mean, I'm talking about 2022, was a special year because one of our student groups actually became runners-up in the Worldwide Imagine Cup, and that's an amazing achievement. So we need to spread this message across our own students and also other students in Sri Lanka, and I know MS Club is already doing that. So I think there are many opportunities for students to showcase their talents, even at an international stage, and I hope MS Club will continue to promote especially this Imagine Cup, because that is one of those competitions that I think every Sri Lankan and every SLIIT student should think about competing, because there's so many things that you can gain from competing in a competition like this, and we have heard so much from that winning team. Uh, Also, I want to thank the team for coming up with some innovative competitions. So this year we had some certain events that were really done physically. Um, and I also want to take this opportunity to, congratulate and also wish the new committee members all the very best for 2023. So I think this year, coming in 2023, we can have more physical events. So I think Amila is also here on board, and under Amila's leadership, so Amila is the head of the industry engagement unit. It's the main faculty body that looks after getting industry into the campus for various activities. Now he has been instrumental in getting some of the industries to come to SLIIT and then carry workshops. We have had some physical workshops, and we have got tremendous support response from students from not only software engineering, IT, and a lot of other areas. So I think MS Club can also look at bringing some of the events that you have, tech talks physically, because I'm sure students are interested to come physically. I think one of the sessions that Amila had was in the evening, 6:30 or 7:30, and we had a very good response from students who participated. Um, I think I spoke to Jagat sir also about this, and I'm not sure whether I spoke to Amila. So we will try our best to get more staff involved. So I think that is important from the staff point of view, because I know this is a student group, but I think if we have more staff involved, we can support you in the various efforts that you all are doing. So I think that's something that we will try to do on our part. And so I just want to also comment that we have, so Faculty of Computing has many student communities. We have the specialization specific ones for each of the specializations, and we have other communities that all work together, like the FOSS community. So, so I think it's important that all of us strive to work together in unison and then provide a rich university experience to all our students in the university itself, not only the Faculty of Computing. There might be others who are interested in coding and other things. And I think it should be, so being a co-curricular kind of group, you should try to disseminate knowledge, maybe outside SLIIT as well. I think you all are doing that. You don't have to limit yourself to SLIIT itself, and you have opportunities to do that. So once again, let me take this opportunity to thank the previous committee for the excellent work to carrying on the baton that they have got from the previous group. And I would encourage the new community. So as you probably said, the new committee has already been part of MS Club. So I'm sure that they will be they will take the baton and move things forward. And maybe the focus will be having more physical activities. I know the what we call the mini hackathon was physical, but we can think of having some more physical activities that are there. And also, I just want to maybe give a small kind of message to the new community, new committee, and also going forward. Now, one of the things that we have in the Faculty of Computing is like the Faculty of Computing has two main events. One, of course, I think you might know if you're a fourth year student, is the research conference. We have the research conference annually. We have it in December. And the other main event that the Faculty of Computing organizes is Code Fest. Now, when it comes to Code Fest, mostly the staff are involved, but I think over time, I think students can play a major role in organizing and getting involved in promoting that, because that is usually how events are run in other faculties and also in state universities. So where students take the leadership. So if you take Code Fest, it's actually a festival of coding. So I think that's something that maybe future committees can look at and then work with staff to promote coding through some of the faculty-led activities. So I want to thank once again the previous committee, and also I wish all the very best for the new committee who are taking over, I think, from the new year. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for coming to join us despite the power cut and despite all the problems right now. Thank you, Dr. Wan. Let's invite a senior lecturer of the Faculty of Computing, Computer Systems Engineering of SLIIT, Mr. Amila Senarat. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible to you all.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Right. Dr. Nuwan Kodagoda, Associate Dean of Faculty of Computing, and also the outgoing committee of MS Club of SLIIT, led by Lasal and Senura, and incoming committee and my dear students. As one of the club advisors, I consider this as a privilege to address the annual general meeting of MS Club today. And with this AGM embarks the journey of new committee members for the year 2023. And I would first like to address the incoming committee. So my dear president and the executive committee members, actually it is your responsibility to excel the high standards and high standards of the MS Club that has been maintained over the past years and improve the quality of MS Club for new year. So this is a very good platform, like Dr. Nuwan mentioned, for you to create initiatives and become student leaders apart from supporting other students to get like knowledge and skills toward industry practices and latest technologies. And apart from some of the possible new initiatives mentioned by Dr. Nuan, one more new initiative can be, as you know, that we have the faculty, the facility of Microsoft Academy at SLIIT. And therefore, I would like if the new committee can take initiatives in reaching students with those courses and facilities. Actually, we do have access to some of the latest courses being offered by Microsoft, as well as course materials, and sometimes for some of the courses, even we do have access to pre-vouchers. So this is also something that you all can promote. So I will get in touch with you all and take necessary steps on promoting this among students. So this is something that we have been planning for quite some time. So I hope with new committee we'll be able to take this forward. And while talking about this incoming committee, we cannot forget the dedication and effort put in by outgoing executive committee led by Lasal Hettiarachchi and Senura. Apart from Lasal and Senura, there are other committee members who have worked extremely hard to make sure that they take new initiatives and also excel the high standards of MS Club that has been maintained by the past committees, and also to improve the quality of club by doing various new activities. So Lasal has already mentioned some of these activities, and I have experienced few activities that MS Club conducted during the past year, like such as this mini hackathon, right? So this club, actually the past committee had a challenge in time of transition to on-campus activities, because as you all are aware, like during the period of 2020 to 2021, mostly all the activities were like most of the activities were conducted online. And Lasal and his team had this challenge of organizing physical events at the latter part of the year. So I believe that you all were able to successfully tackle this with the opportunities and strengths that you all had. So we cannot forget the activities such as mini hackathon conducted in parallel to Code Fest. So we were able to see your capabilities and like commitment towards such activities during that time. So I would like to thank outgoing committee for a successful year and job well done. So furthermore, I would take this opportunity to congratulate newly appointed executive committee and wish you all the very best. Thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for joining us and spending your valuable time with us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to unfold a brand new chapter in the history books of the MS Club of SLIIT, presenting the newly appointed Executive Committee for the year 2022-2023. Congratulations to all the members of the Executive Committee and all the best for the upcoming year. Everyone, now please welcome the President of the MS Club of SLIIT for the year 2022-2023, Upendra Ihalagadra. Upendra, over to you.
Right. Thank you. And I think I'm audible, Sairo.
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. Right. So first of all, most let me thank Dr. Nuwan Kodagoda and the Amir Nuwansa for joining with us for this moment. I mean, like Cyrus said, despite of the power cuts and all the problems. So thank you very much, Nuwansa and Amir sir for joining with us today. So yeah, joining with the AGM, I mean the today's event, uh, it recalls me the last AGM. I mean I was there for the full time, and I was a member of MS Club of SLIIT when I was joining the last AGM, and since then it's been like a quite interesting journey. I mean we have learned a lot, and I mean there are a lot of laughs as well, not just learning. So I mean, I can still remember the first date actually that I contacted the MS Club of SLIIT. I mean, when I was in second year, it was Jonathan, and I had a discussion with him and like a small interview process, and I joined the MS Club of SLIIT. So that's where actually all of things started. So I just want to recall the things. Right. So, like I said, thank you very much for the guidance and the all of the support that have been provided by our staff, including Dr. Nuwan Kodaguda, Amil sir, and also I should mention Jagat sir also, although he's not with us today meeting. So, and also a huge appreciation goes to the immediate past board members for their immense support, the commitment and the dedication provided for the development of the club as well as the development of the club members as well. So for that, Lasal, Senraya, Rushiraya, Vilmiaka, and the team, thank you very much for your support and guidance. Right. So for my speech also, I'm not going to take much time on for this page because we know like all of the members and all of the people are joining despite of the holidays and all of the stuff. So let me quickly go through the future plans of MS Club of SLIIT as the new committee. And yeah, so I share my screen. Right. Can can someone confirm whether my screen is visible? Sairu?
Yes, we can see the screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. As the MS Club of SLIIT, actually, since from the very first day, there have been some kind of like events or signature events for the MS Club of SLIIT that have been carrying out, that have been conducting for the past few years. So actually, like Lasal and the Amlisa, also the Dr. Nuwan mentioned to fulfill the gap between the industry and the undergraduate level. So for that, what we have thought of like we decide to go through the like all of the traditional events that have been carried out so far, and also we added some kind of like new events for the upcoming years. So if I quickly go through the main events that are also available for the outside as well, the first was first of all, we have the Azure Cloud Streak, which is the an event actually which is based on cloud technologies related to Azure. So I think this is one of the like major event that can be like really helpful for the undergraduates because I mean even if we get the academic level, I mean also the second year, third year, and all of the academic years, they have set up like projects to handle, right? So in this case, learning this kind of like a technologies is really helpful then for understand and continue with the implementation in a, like a good manner. Basically, I mean, simply to think beyond the grant. So that's about the cloud streak. And next up, we have our like one of the major signature events of MS Club of SLIIT, which is the ITP guide to help the students who are uh, facing the ITP project in the second year, second semester. I mean, in my experience also, I think it is one of the like turning point of, it can be like a turning point of their academic or university life if they're going to manage this project in a good way. So yeah, as usual, we are going to conduct this session. But if I add something, from this year onwards, actually, we have planned to conduct ITP Guide in a physical mode because due to the pandemic situation we had in the past few years, we had to conduct this session in online mode, which is also like really effective. But in this year, we are planning to migrate to the physical mode, which will be more like interacting with the students. So that can be like a challenging situation. And yeah, next up, also we have the mini hackathon, which is, I mean, the other signature event of MS Club of SLIIT. I think in this year we have organized the mini hackathon, which is a really successful one. So we are going to improve some things on the mini hackathon and also continue with the journey with the mini hackathon from the upcoming years as well. So yeah, the other thing is the road to CDAP, which is to help the fourth year students with their research. So basically what we're doing is we are going to get some help from people that are like already went through these things and have a good knowledge about how to manage the time, how to manage the teams, and all of those soft skills, right? So they are going to give us their idea and what are the key points that we have to keep in our mind into make the make the research project a success. So these are like these actually the four events are already been carried out in the last year and the previous as well. So from this year onwards, we are planning to mainly get I mean, introduce new three events, which is the first one is the IoT event. It's basically an event that we are going to cover the IoT or the Internet of Things related technologies. I mean, this is not an event basically focusing on a specific specialization, right? So, I mean, as you all know, there are some sort of like students who are like really interested in learning these kind of things, or regardless of their specialization. So, this is an event to teach and give an idea about uh, IoT things for the students, the SNWIC. And next up, we have the tech event. I mean, uh, initial discussion for this event was to came up with the idea of actually the goal of MS Club of SLIIT, which is to fulfill the gap between the industry and the academic level or the undergraduate. So in this case, what we are going to do is actually we are mainly focusing on the DevOps related technologies. So one of the key reasons that we identified this problem is, I mean, for an example, if we take the software engineering field, I mean, most of the students are going to end up with being a software engineer. Uh, but when it comes to industry, there are some situations, so there are some cases that they have to deal with some kind of like a development operation or DevOps related problems. So so having that kind idea, we thought of having an event. Basically, I mean, the initial idea is to conduct this session in the as the physical mode. So so we are going to cover some sort of like concepts of containerization or maybe like service orchestration and concepts like that, so that when they go into the industry, this event will make sure they have that additional kind of knowledge as well. So that's about the tech cube event. And also the other thing is the mobile application development event. Uh, if you take that the academic staff from second year onwards, I mean, we have to deal with different kind of technologies to build different kind of mobile applications. I mean, in the second year, second semester, we have the MAD project. Likewise, in the third year and the fourth year as well, we have some sort of like mobile application development processes. So we thought of having an event to give the students the industrial level knowledge or the experience of how to approach to start building a mobile application. So in this case, it doesn't matter. I mean, we are not like having an idea about going with the native languages or any kind of cross-platform technologies. So I mean, despite of the technology, we are going to uh, conduct this event to give the student about how to approach and how to start building a mobile application. So yeah, that's about like the main events that we are going to cover. I mean, despite of an other than these events, there are some small events. So if I move on, yeah, we have some internal and other events. So basically, even Lasal mentioned these things, the level up sessions, which is really effective and interesting for the members of SLIIT. So sorry, the MS Club of SLIIT. So if I give you a quick introduction about the level up, it's basically an internal event, especially for the members inside the club to uplift their soft skills like maybe public speaking, presentation. So this is basically a small a knowledge sharing session. So whatever the technical stuff or anything they have learned, they can share the knowledge with the individuals of the individuals. I mean, the members of the club, so that the other members also get grab that knowledge as well as they can develop or they can uplift their soft skills as well. So this event we are planning to continue once a month and throughout the year. So yeah, other than that, we have the blog publication process. We are planning to uh, like uh, develop the skills of the members of MS Club of Accessibility to the content writing skills and all of those stuffs, and then we will be publishing these things in the MS Club organization. I will show you next. Yeah, so that's the blog publications, and then we have knowledge sharing session. I mean, uh, if we talk about the club inside of it, I mean, we have different kind of teams like development team, designing, and stuff like that. So for an example, if we take the development team, so there are some sort of uh, knowledge sharing sessions going here and there about a particular project or about particular technology that we are going to use. For an example, in these days and for the upcoming years as well, we are planning to really deal with the microservice architecture uh, for the available system inside the MS Club of SLIIT. So in that case, we have already had some sessions or knowledge sharing sessions about the microservice architecture. So likewise, we are going to plan some knowledge sharing session which are specific for any kind of like a project or event that are being conducting at that time. So other than that, we have like the MLSA events time to time based on the time. I mean, we can actually predict the time for sure that we are going to conduct this session, but there are some MLSA or Microsoft Linux ambassadors events as well. Right. So these are like the basic overview about the events that we are going to conduct in the upcoming year. So if you summarize all of the events into one place, it will be something like this. So I'm not going to go through each and everything. I mean, this pretty much the same thing with the kind of like a time slots. So yeah, that's the year plan and the things that we are going to do. So if I quickly show you the blog organization, which is which we have, yeah, this is the organization. You can just go ahead and search Medium blog article platform, and then at there you'll be able to find out the MS Club organization. And there we are publishing different kind of technologies like this. So I mean, the thing that I want to highlight is you can also be a part of this organization and publish your article in here and get the reputation. Right. So the other main thing that I want to mention is the how to join with the MS Club of SLIIT. So if you go to the just browse and search MS Club of SLIIT, and you will be able to find out this particular link. And yeah, this is our website, and then you can find out a specific area saying join now, and you can just go there and fill out this particular form and say press apply. Then one of our members will contact you, and you'll be going through like as Lasal said, going through small interview process, and yeah, then you can join. So yeah, that's all I wanted to mention. Um, and once again, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. And also, again, thank you, Nuwan sir, Amil sir, and also Jagat sir, and also the immediate past members, including Lasal, Senraya, Rostito and Dilnaka, as well as the past members like Dihanaya, Dinwanaya, Jonathan. I mean, there are a lot of members who are still supporting us. So thank you very much for them as well. So, and also we are looking forward to your help for the upcoming years as well. So thank you everyone.
Thank you, Pendraye, and congratulations to you and your board for the upcoming year. Now, I would like to invite a very familiar person to most of us, the president of the Faculty of Computing Student Community, Ranul Dilaga. Ranul, over to you.
Yeah, I hope I'm audible to you.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay, good evening, everyone, and thank you for inviting me and our esteemed guest for this meeting, Assistant Dean Dr. Nuwanko Dagoda sir, Senior Lecturer Mr. Amila Seyratan sir, and MS Club members. So, after 12 months of hard work, Lasal and his team has come to the end of their activities. As we all know, we worked physically on campus during this period, and we have a challenge to encourage students for physical activities after the pandemic situation. And I believe that MS Club has done their job, and without any doubt, I would like to mention that the MS Club was trying to do something for our students by covering different areas throughout this year. And I'm really thankful for Lasal, Senura and their team for the effort of continuing the activities without any breaks. So now it has come to the give this responsibility to a new president, and we believe that the new team will do something better than previous years and improve the MS Club to the next level. So I would like to congratulate Upendra and his team. So finally, we believe that you will conduct new events and stay active with students. So good luck and a very happy new year. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ranul. Our next speaker is a software engineer at WSO2 and former Gold Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, Mr. Dinuwan Kalboil. Sir, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Cyrus. So hope I'm audible, right? I'm not sure whether my video.
Yes, we can hear you.
Is my video visible?
We can't see you yet.
Something went wrong with my Teams. By the way, okay, let me switch off my video. I think something went wrong with my machine. Okay, yeah, let me start. So while congratulating to the newly appointed board, I would like to give my special gratitude to the former board, including Lasal and Senura and his team, for the work that they have done. Their team has done for the year 2020, throughout of the year 2022. So I would say undoubtedly for past year, the year 2022 is the best year so far for the MS Club. And also I would like to thank our dear lecturers like Dr. Nuwan sir and senior lecturer Amila sir and senior lecturer Jagat sir, because thank you very much, sir. Even in our time also, you were with us as a by giving continuous guidance to us. So thank you very much for being with this new generation as well. Because I personally know, because as Amita sir said before, this year we had a mini hackathon in physical, but these people don't have that experience hosting event in SLIIT as a physical event. So I know personally how hard that transition. So I would like to thank all of you, because without your support, they wouldn't make it success. So, and also while comparing the history of MS Club, I'm not going to talk much about the history, but as Sairu mentioned earlier, so we have, even though we have started the club in 2018, as I remember, I couldn't recall exact date. As I remember, in year 2019, around March, we got the permission from SLIIT to initiate this MS Club as an official student community. So we are around 3.5 and 4 years long community, but we don't have much history. But comparing the previous years, so we have seen the sustainable growth of this club. So with the start of this community, I would like to mention few names, because those are the pioneers. Those were the pioneers for MS Club. Anju Ayya, then Akil Ayya, Anushka, then Manju Ayya, and Gihan Ayya. Gihan Ayya was the first president. So when we were starting this club, we have a lot of difficulties, because the resource persons, in terms of resource persons, because I believe starting a club in a university is it's not much difficult, but keep going forward, the keep continuing the momentum forward is the most difficult one. I think in terms of that, the previous former board has done a wonderful job, and they have proved what they have done, and what they are accountable, and they have proved that even in mini hackathon also. And I would say that's why I would say this the previous year, this 2022 is the best year so far for the MS Club. And most importantly, I would like to thank Rusiru, because when we were leaving from MS Club last year, I had a personal chat with Rusiru and asked him to do something different in terms of having in terms of getting strong with this open source community. So I think they have done a wonderful job, Rusiru and their dev team. So because in today we can see, if we open up our GitHub org, so we can see plenty of good projects going forward. So that's a really good thing. So I think in next year also this would be continuing in good manner. And yeah, so I would like to add a small suggestion as well. I'm not sure whether how this feasible. So as Nuansa mentioned, so we are it's better if we can expand our knowledge sharing to knowledge sharing outside from the SLIIT as well. So I personally suggest if we can do a CSR project. It's not a difficult thing. So CSR, in terms of CSR, we can do some knowledge sharing session for rural schools as well. So if you can pick up one school by your own, I'm not telling this just do this by MS Club one, but you can collaborate FCSC and other communities as well, because there are plenty of student communities inside of SLIIT. I'm not sure whether rules and regulations are currently going on inside of SLIIT, but it's better if you can do such kind of thing as well, because it's just a knowledge sharing sessions. Because I think in SLIIT also we are conducting such sort of sessions like SIP Savi or something. I couldn't remember exact name there. So by the way, it's great experience if we can do like that such kind of event. It would be a great experience to new members as well. So yeah, so most importantly, I think everyone should aware of that. So the sustainable growth of this club is really important, because in when comparing the past years, so Gihan Ayya was our senior, and we were modeled by Gihan Ayya. When he was graduating, we took the board last year 2021. So around 2020, as I remember, I met Senura, because I have seen these people like Senura, Lasal, Tusiru in LinkedIn, because what they are sharing some kind of interesting stuffs in LinkedIn, what they have done during their projects. So I have seen those things, and I had a personal chat with Senura, and this is how I got to know them. So I think in this time also, Senura and their team, Lasal, Senura and their team, they have found now newly invented people. So I think it's your responsibility to form new generation, as Amila sir mentioned before, while keeping the quality of the club, and it's your responsibility to form a new generation to the next year as well. I mean 2024. So hopefully I hope I wish definitely year 2023 should be the best year ever for MS Club. Yeah, thank you very much and happy new year for you all. Yeah, over to you, Sairu.
Thank you, sir, for spending your valuable time with us. Next up, let's invite our Head of Development at the MS Club of SLIIT, Dahame Veerakuri, to guide us through the upcoming development plans of the club. Dahame, aye, over to you. You are muted.
Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys see me?
Yes, we can hear. We can see.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing I have to mention, like I wanted to mention the past projects. You know, the MS Club. We did, as the MS Club, we did our website. That was really big. And I'm going to just gloss over it because like everyone before me actually talked a lot about the past of our MS Club. So I'll just show you some of the things we did. Yeah. So let me show you our MS Club of SLIIT website. This was our like one of the biggest milestones. We made the website, and you know, you guys can check it out in the msclubslit.org. And then I should mention our one of the biggest projects in our MS Club, the MS Club the admin panel. It was a huge project, and our development team got so much experience out of it. There was even teams like automation team, and like in this project, actually, what we did was like we automated the process of interviewing members and like the scheduling their interviews into a calendar. It sounds simple, but it's really a big project inside, and the team put their heart and soul into this. And also we can't forget the mini hackathon website. It was really cool. The design and the functionality and everything was super cool. And also the mini hackathon was really successful as well. I can yeah. And so as for so that was a past year. All right. I want to show you in the past year we did our so much development in the past year, and you guys can check it out at our MS Club SLIIT organization here. You can see our automation team, the dev team, and the maintainers here. And there's a lot of development always going in here with a lot of brilliant people here who are brilliant problem solvers, and our team boss. You guys can check out our admin panel here and the contribution that we did. That's huge. So that was our past year, right? So we are in the new year, right? The new era of the MS Club. So this, so in the next year, we are we intend to break out of the monolithic architecture that we have been working on. We are going to go into microservices. So the first microservice project we will probably do our MS Club and file, our backend. We will be decomposing it into highly testable and maintainable, loosely coupled, independent, deployable microservices. It's small services that you can write in different languages and in different technologies, but they're working together to, as a system to serve your services and things like that. So this actually opens us to new opportunities. Like we will be we actually can group our teams, like our dev team, into small teams and give them like a single microservice, like with different languages. They can even learn and do it, like and we will be like giving leadership also for the team, and there will be leaders, because the team collaboration, not only like team member, you being a team member is good, but actually you need it's a good experience if you can have like being a leader, right? The leadership skills. So the microservices architecture helps us to like break the language barrier and bring more leaders into the game. So and so also the industry also, as the president said, the industry expects the people, like our goal is to make industry ready the MS Club people, right? So we will be giving them the knowledge they need, like the industry expects, not expects, like the you not only you can code, but you can also like go with the architecture they've been on, right? They may be doing something like micro front ends, maybe like other microservices, like things like that. So you need this knowledge to go out as a developer, right? So we'll be giving them, we'll be leveling up our developers, our dev team, with this knowledge. And we as we go, we will be checking the code quality of our dev team, right? So one of the main things of a maintainable repository, a maintainable code base, is the quality, right? The quality of the code base, the how like the good, how much good practices have they followed the past people when they build this code base, right? That way it's much more maintainable, and more people can work together in a good fashion. So we will be strictly monitoring our dev team's code, like the pull requests and things, and giving them knowledge and guiding them to write good code and collaborate between the people. So we will be like improving the development experience of our people. Like we will with our dev leads, we will improve the developer experience so everyone can join. So actually, I need to say we need more developers, and we need more people who are interested and enthusiastic in the industry, right? That's the people who can take the job, and let's say maybe you don't know, maybe something like a Golang or Python, but you can figure it out on your own with our help, and they can continue our tackle the project and solve problems. The coding is just only a tool, right? You can take that tool and use it to build things. That's only the programming language, only that. So we expect people like that. If we can take more people into our team, So go ahead in the MS Club website and click join now and join here. Yeah. So stay tuned for the upcoming projects. So the microservices one, there's a lot of ideas here, like the MS Club backend, and there's SLIIT notifications project, one of my projects, and other projects that we are having. Many ideas. So we need you. Join us. Yeah, that's enough for my speech. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Dehemiaye. Now we are almost at the end of today's ceremony. To acknowledge the hard work and the efforts of the people and to deliver the vote of thanks, I would like to invite the Vice President of the MS Club of SLIIT and Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, Shivani Dushya Rajkumar. Shivani, okay, over to you.
Thank you, Sairu. Good evening, everyone. It has been such an honor to be a part of this great event. On behalf of MS Club of SLIIT and my own behalf, extend a very hearty word of thanks to all speakers for gracing your important work and sharing your wonderful opinions and advice today. A big thank you to Sir Nuwan Kodagoda for advising us on how we can contribute more to the students in future. Also, I would like to thank Sir Amilu Nuwan for the guidance on how we can improve our upcoming events and workshops. I also wish to express my gratitude to Mr. Ranul Dilakar for providing encouragement at how to stay active with students and continue our upcoming plans. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for Mr. Dinuwan Kalabovila for his explanation on our past events, our transitions, and how we can improve our goals in a sustainable manner. Further, I would like to thank all the past members for helping us with valuable guidance. And special thanks for the participants for dedicating your golden time with us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated members of MS Club of SLIIT to successfully complete this event. Hope to contribute more to our community on coming days. Let's meet another great event. Thank you and good night.